Good afternoon, book lovers of the internet. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe because for every subscriber I get a new subscriber, and I also read a page from a book of my choice. We are trying to make it to 100,000 at the moment. So in today's video, I am going to be speaking about what we saw towards the beginning of the video, those couple of seconds. Unfortunately, I am going to be very busy in the next couple of weeks. I have 5 whole weeks of teaching grade 8 and 9 students at one of the church schools in my country. I will not be giving you a lot of details just yet because I plan on making videos probably every day or once every 2 days, depending on how much content I can make out of my days at this church school, out of my experience with teaching 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds. I will be teaching them English language and literature, but it is going to be a very long couple of weeks, and I just wanted you to be on board with that because my content might not be as book related as it usually is, but I think that my channel, I have an audience where people love the person that I am rather than the content I make necessarily. So I feel as though if you stay tuned, you will still enjoy the content I plan on making, where I will be speaking about the highlights of my days at the church school, my experience with teaching practice. I mean, I've taught before, I've taught foreigners for 3 consecutive summers now, so teaching isn't something that I am new to. In fact, I do consider myself to have plenty of experience with teaching, but I still want to have a record of this journey because it's not something that everyone manages to do. And on top of that, everybody's experience is totally different, so I want to have an online journal of what that will be like. So next year, perhaps, when I will have to do this all over again, I will be able to look back upon my videos from my first year at university. I am following the Masters in Teaching and Learning course at university, so I'm basically being taught how to be an English teacher, and I have made several fantastic friends there, and they are all quite supportive, although they are much more worried than I am about this teaching practicum. I'm not sure if I am taking it seriously enough, to be completely honest with you. There are some things which I do prioritize in my life, and YouTube is certainly one of them. But this is why I wish to integrate my experience with teaching and YouTube. I don't think many people have done this before, especially in Malta, and I want to be one of the very first people to tell you all about what that is like. It will be a vlog series, I suppose. You can consider it to be a vlog series, kind of like a Logan Paul thing, although it will not be edited as well, and it will just be my thoughts. I have a lot of reflections to write. I will probably use those as scripts in order to express myself and explain myself better. Perhaps I will bring in some new brain rot terminology I might learn through teaching English, because it always fascinates me that despite how much you get to teach others, they also very often get to teach you as well. And I hope that I get to learn a lot from the students, and I hope to teach them something that they don't know, help them learn how to express themselves better, be prepared for the exam they are meant to sit for, but also to think critically and creatively, and perhaps even not rely too heavily on artificial intelligence. So yes, the 5 seconds towards the start of the video have to do with life being rather stressful, especially when you wake up in the morning and realize that it's a Monday and you're an adult with responsibilities and you have a lot to do. You can't get to reading because you have to prioritize that which you do not necessarily wish to. But such is life. Life isn't always fair. This is something that I wish to accomplish. I do want to be a warranted teacher in order to be taken more seriously and to find a well-paying job more easily once I graduate, hopefully. And It is a 2-year long course. I am 22 years old now. I graduate in 2027, but I complete the course in 2026, so next year. Um, it is going by much quicker than I thought it would. Hopefully, I will make it through these 5 weeks without too much stress. I've been given some very, very heavy criticism recently because, as I mentioned, I am perhaps not taking this as seriously as I should. But at the end of the day, I think being a teacher has a lot to do with building connections, bridges, and forming friendships with other people, and learning how to express yourself and communicate better, communicate well, um, through using the same language, I think. So it's not all about writing essays, writing assignments, doing research. Teaching, in my opinion, doesn't really have anything to do with that. Um, it's all about changing the lives of the people who are going to ultimately be in charge of our future. So we have to be very careful with how we teach, the approach we take towards teaching, and unfortunately, there are several aspects which I think can be considered a joke in this day and age. Some people do not realize how quickly things are changing, especially through the integration of technology with education. Um, Goes to show how much I learned through attending all my lectures having to do with teaching, I suppose. Um, but yeah, there are several people at university who are detached from understanding what life in a secondary school is truly like, and I feel as though that is very, very unfortunate. And yeah, things are changing way more quickly than expected. But I think that is all I had to say for today. I mean, just know that in the next couple of weeks, the videos are going to be slightly different to what they usually are. I will try to get a couple of books finished, some reviews as well, because I do plan on reading at least an hour a day still. I mean, it's part of my routine at this point, so I still wish to integrate as much reading in my routine as I can, but I am going to be very, very busy, just to let you know. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, take a look at the rest of my content, because why not? It's absolutely amazing. And I'll see you in the next one, hopefully very, very soon. Bye, guys.